Hello, everyone. Let's see if everything's working. It should. All right. Yes, seems like everything should work now. And you should be able to hear me well, see me well, and we will begin. As usual, we will start seated in the center of the mat. You can start seated in a chair. And just finding our breath first, finding a comfortable position to sit in. Maybe we can put a pillow underneath just to elevate the hips a bit. And we can place the hands on the thighs, or one hand can rest on the chest and another can hand on the belly so we can feel the breath in and out. And we will begin on the inhalation, noticing how the breath travels and fills our lungs, the rib cage expands to the sides, and then deflates on the exhale. On the next inhale, perhaps we can notice how the breath deepens and travels all the way to the belly, and the belly expands and deflates on the exhale. Staying here for another breath, observing the breath, letting ourselves be in this present moment, letting go of anything that happened today during the day and the future events that have not happened yet. Just focusing on the practice ahead. And from here, we will bring the right arm all the way up, stretch and reach toward the ceiling. The left palm is on the ground supporting us. And exhale, we go into the side bend. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, side bend. One more time. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, side bend, and we will stay in the side bend for another breath. And then inhale, reach up, and exhale, we will switch arms. Now the left arm moves all the way up, points to the ceiling, and exhale, side bend. Inhale up, and exhale, side bend. One more time. Inhale and exhale, and staying in the side bend for another breath. On the next breath in, we reach up and release. Beautiful work. We will now move our necks a bit. So we will start by moving to look up. Inhale and exhale. Look downward. Just the neck. Inhale up and exhale down. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. And now we can look back towards the center in front of us and connect the movement of the neck with the movement of our spine. So we will inhale, arch the back slightly, look up, and exhale, round the back and look down. Inhale up, seated cat and cow, and exhale, round and down. Inhale up and arch, and exhale, round and down. From here, we will move back to the center position, and we will bring the arms, elbows can be 90-degree bent, or we can bring the arms forward, and we will stretch the fingers away from each other. I'm just showing away from each other, and then we can make a slight fist with the thumb going on the inside, not too tight, and then stretch fingers away, and fist, and stretch, and fist. Two more, and fist, and stretch, and fist. Beautiful work. Let's shake it up. And from here, we will inhale, bring the right hand forward and reach to the left. Left arm goes behind the back to support us. And we will press the right palm against the left thigh and move into the twist. Inhale, slightly come out just to look 20 or maybe 10 degrees back. And then exhale, move into deeper twist. Inhale, just slightly come out and exhale, twist. One more time. And twist, exhale. Then we come back to center. The left arm goes ahead. We're bringing the right hand behind to support the back. Left palm is pressing on the right thigh, moves us into twist. Inhale, slightly come out of the twist, and exhale, move deeper. Moving with your breath. Two more. And last one. And then slowly coming back to center. Beautiful work. From here, we will bring the wrists in a restful position for the wrists. We will move the elbows about shoulder level. The wrist can be shoulder level or lower, depending on how much of a stretch you want. And we will press the backs of the palms together. Nice and straight spine, relaxed shoulders away from the ears. And letting it rest, letting them relax. One more breath here, in and out. And then we release. From here, we will move on all fours, stacking the joints, meaning that we are moving the wrist underneath the shoulder and the knee will be underneath the hip joint. From here, we will move into full cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, look slightly up, and exhale, round the spine and look down. Two more. Moving at your pace, following your own breath. And from here, we will inhale, bring the right arm up. Maybe we can go shoulder level or all the way pointing toward the ceiling. And exhale, we will thread the needle, go underneath the armpit. Inhale up or to the side. And exhale, thread the needle. Inhale up and to the side. And exhale, thread the needle. Continue reaching here, or we can move the side of our face and the shoulder to rest on the mat. And our other arm, our supportive arm, can rest on the lower back if that feels good. Otherwise, continue supporting with the palm of the hand or just generally reach for the wall. Couple of breaths here in this position. And then slowly we move back into the tabletop. Couple of cat cows. Inhale, arch and up. Exhale, round and down. Inhale, arch and up. And exhale, round and down. We're switching the arms now. The left arm moves to the side and up. And exhale with threading the needle, reaching. Inhale up and arch. And exhale, thread the needle. Inhale and exhale. And here we can stay in this position. Otherwise, we have an option to lie down on the side of the face, resting the shoulder. And another option here to rest the hand on the lower back. Couple of breaths here, in and out. And from here, we move back into the tabletop, nice and slow. And we find the spreading the fingers nice and wide. Find a comfortable position for our wrist. Switching the weight, shifting the weight to one knee, to the left knee, and then bringing the right knee to the side. Bend at the knee, and we start moving the knee, creating a circle, releasing the hip joint. 3 more circles in this direction. And then we switch and go in the opposite direction. Circle can be smaller or bigger. If you hear a crack without any pain, that is fine. And then we put the knee back into the tabletop position and bring the other knee up and to the side, creating a circle with the knee, moving the hip joint. 2 more. And then we'll move and go in the opposite direction here. 2 more. And release and relax. From here, we will bring the knees wider apart, the toes touching together, and we will move the hips toward the heels, extend the hands forward. Maybe we can reach forehead to the mat, maybe not. We're resting in the child's pose here. If you want additional stretch for the shoulders, we can bend the arms at the elbow, bring the palms together and over the head. Remember that we're going for about 80% stretch, not 100% stretch. Stretch should be comfortable and we should be able to breathe through it. And from here, if you have your palms together, release them. And we will start walking just our hands all the way to the right from center. Feeling a nice side stretch here. And on the next breath, we start walking our hands all the way to the left side. Coming back toward the center, and we will push ourselves into the tabletop again. From the tabletop, we will go into the kneeling position. So Knees are staying on the ground, toes are relaxed, or if it feels uncomfortable, you can tuck the toes under. And we will have the palms of our hands support our spine, our lower back here. Move the shoulders back, relax them, and we will inhale and look up. If it feels comfortable, you can add slight arch in the back. If the camel pose, reaching completely for the heels, is in your practice, you can move into the camel pose. And come back, inhale. And we will move into the back bend once more. Inhale here. And slight arch or camel pose. And come back into the tabletop nice and slow. And we will do a couple of side cat cows, what I like to call it now, meaning we will move our hips as if we're wagging our tail to the right and look to the right. And then go back to center, look to the left, and then our tailbone wags to the left. Moving from side to the right, and then to the left, to the right, and to the left, to the right, and to the left. Beautiful. And then we come back to center. We can step our hands slightly more forward to let our wrists have a more comfortable position. And we will move our hips forward, right, back, and left, creating a circle. You can make it smooth, or you can continue with forward, side, back, side. One more here. And then we will switch. So from forward, we will move to the left, back, and then right, creating a circle with our hips. Two more. And release, come back to the tabletop. And from the tabletop, we will move our hips closer toward the heels. This time we're not going into the child's pose, but we're going to interlace fingers behind the back, or grab a towel or maybe a strap and have a strap behind, or fingers interlaced, and we will try to reach forehead to the mat and shoulder blades together. Bring the interlaced fingers away from the back. Yoga Madrasana. Breathing here in and out. And release the hands. You can bring them next to the torso. And from here, we can slowly move back into the tabletop. And option one is to come into the seated position. Option two, you can relax in Shavasana, just lying down on your back in a comfortable relaxation pose. No matter what you do, make sure you're comfortable, and we will begin our meditation. Today, I would like to introduce you to love and kindness meditation, because this is the week of the Valentine's Day, and In this world, we do need a bit more love and kindness to spread around. All right, so find a comfortable space. Find the breath again. You can always move back to the breath observation. Feel that your breath is an anchor that keeps you in the present moment. And we can place our hands, palms of our hands on the heart center and breathe here, observing the breath. And then we can say to ourselves, may I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free. On the next breath, we can bring the palms of our hands together in front of the chest still. And we can think about somebody that we care about. Maybe it's a close friend, family member, and wish them with each breath, may you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be free. In the next breath, we can bring the arms to the sides. Observe the breath and have somebody in mind, not necessarily a person you know, but maybe a stranger that for some reason maybe was rude to you, maybe they had a bad day, maybe a person that you not necessarily like or enjoy talking to. And still, we aim to bring love and kindness to the world. And with each breath, we may say, may all be well. May all be happy. May all be peaceful. May all be free. We can release the hands now. If you're lying down, you can bring the palms of your hands up toward the ceiling with the arms relaxed next to the torso, or palms can be facing down. If you're seated, welcome to bring the palms on your backs of the palms of your hands on the knees and use the chin mudra, which is the index finger is touching the thumb and creates a little circle here. And let us focus on our breath. And to promote the relaxation for tonight, we can count our breath in and out. And the breath out will be prolonged. We're not trying to force it, we're just observing the breath. And for example, the breath in can be for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the breath out can be for the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in and out, letting the chest rise and fall, letting the belly expand and then deflate. Noticing the movement of the diaphragm with each inhalation and exhalation. Letting the muscles relax, release the tension. If there is any tightness in the muscle or any area around the joint, we can breathe into the tightness and on the exhale, try to let it go. Letting yourself rest in this moment, letting your body and your mind relax. If any thoughts enter your mind, any to-do lists, just remember that you can always come back to observing your breath, acknowledging the thought and letting it go without any judgment. On the next breath, we can start wiggling our fingers, wiggling our toes. Moving one arm in a wave motion, soft joints, up and down. And then the other arm in a wave, up and down. Moving the head from side to side. If we're lying down, we can roll on one side and then bring ourselves into the seated position. And from here, we'd like to finish with a nice self-hug. We will inhale, open the arms to the sides, and hug ourselves, thanking ourselves for this nice moment of peace, for this small stretch in the evening, letting those feel-good hormones spread all over our body. And then release, bring the palms in front of the chest once again together. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste. All right, I hope you enjoyed this a little bit different practice with the meditation included. And I hope you will have a great week ahead of us. Once again, if you have any comments, any questions, leave a comment, or you can reach me directly in a direct message here on YouTube or any other social media platform. Have a good night. I'll see you next Monday.